All right, MP doing his pregame routine, mentally preparing for tonight's opponent. This is how you get ready for one of the top teams in the league.
Blessed be positivity.
And how do you stay centered with everything happening around you and everything happening around this game, especially in light of recent comments?
What comments, Xander?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
Check it out. What do you say to that?
Nothing. Xander. Talk is cheap. Winning is priceless. Let's see what he has to say after 48 minutes.
It's going to be a buzz in the building tonight.
He's not ready.
Shaking, MP. Okay.
Back guard, 6'5", 0, Tyrese Halliburton.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. And for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Huff in at the center position. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing.
Changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam, and TJ McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. MP's checked in for Dort, and MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
Well, I really respect MP setting such a high bar, not just for himself, but for his team as well. It demonstrates leadership on his behalf, and this sort of approach can certainly draw a lot of attention to try to disprove MP and try to invalidate his ability. So it'll be interesting to see how he performs.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
Oh yeah, sounds like it's going to be a real page-turner, Allie. And reaching the NBA, a lifelong dream for MP. He's put in the work to get here. Spent a season in France playing for Paris FC to develop his skills.
And what better place to develop your skills than with Paris FC? Over the last decade, a ton of great French prospects have gotten their start there, and maybe MP might be the first American to jumpstart his career with them.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for the Pacers. Bradley, he's checked in for Huff. Benedict Matherin comes in for Neesmith. And it's Shepard in for Nimhart. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in. And here's McConnell. No points so far. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Indiana misses again. Here's Oklahoma City now. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you. 2 points. That one goes.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
McConnell passes to Toppin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. A nice shot by MP.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Pass to Shepard. Puts up a 3. And again! It's the Pacers from deep.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one drops. SGA's got 6.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Matherin against Caruso. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Matherin. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
MP right side. Lets it go from 11. Jump shot is good. 10 points for MP.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
For 3, Matherin. Unable to get that one. And so it's MP making things happen for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got MP, Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And now Indiana on the fast break. And he trims the lead to single digits. Shepard's got his second basket.
You can't sleep on Siakam's length because he's really good at getting his hands in and flicking that ball away.
You know, looking at T.J. McConnell's start in the NBA, is it fair to say his days during the process era of the Sixers helped him, Clark?
I don't think there's any question, but I think PJ came to the game with an edge. I watched him play in high school and couldn't take my eyes off of him because he just made plays, whether it was stealing the ball, pressuring the ball, driving and creating for teammates. I mean, he plays with such confidence and energy and tenacity. He's a valuable player to have in your second unit.
And Wallace, here we go. Here's Jordan. Offline from the top of the key. Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Toppin from behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Back to Wallace. Here's Jordan. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Jordan's got 12.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Wallace. McConnell passes to Siakam. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Here's Siakam. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Thunder leading by 11. On the wing, MP. He's marked by McConnell. Yep, that one goes. 14 points for him.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. From deep, Jordan. And Toppin pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And then Siakam with the jam.
If you do not keep Siakam out of the paint, he'll make you pay.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And some changes here for the Pacers. Huff's checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. Kicks it out to Siakam. Offline with a 3.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
MP looking around. Launches a 3. Indiana with a rebound. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
The 2025 playoffs had some incredible comebacks, Clark. Indiana had some all-timers.
That was absolutely unreal. The excitement, the drama, the close finishes. I mean, unbelievable. How about these wins for the Pacers? Down by 7 with less than 40 seconds against the Bucks. Got it done. Also trailed by 7 with under a minute versus the Cavs. Won that one. And losing by 9 in the last minute against the Knicks and came through again with a win. And even in the finals, they made some miraculous comeback wins against OKC. Had at least one miraculous comeback win. So an amazing clutch playoff performance by the Indiana Pacers.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. MP outside. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of this game. Unloads, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Now here's Halliburton. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of this one. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Huff. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Oklahoma City, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Indiana Pacers.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
taking a look here at the Thunder, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence boost. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to
Checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 23, NP.
Oklahoma City leading by 19. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Huff in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Huff. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. Pass to Jordan. Outside, Williams. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to MP. The 3 is up. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
The Pacers making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And it's Matherin missing. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Holmgren finds Jordan. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Matherin. Really left him alone that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his 2nd this half.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Toppin, a screen on Williams. Williams against Matherin to stop the run. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now. Jordan against Halliburton. Outside, Williams. MP a screen on Toppin. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's MP. The open J off the mark.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Thunder out. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. MP is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Aaron Wiggins, and it's Williams in at the center.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
They get it back. The kick out to Wiggins. The three, drills it from deep. Wiggins got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
On the wing, Wallace. MP right side. With the fadeaway. And that's off the glass and in. MP's got 27 points.
Taking what the defense gives them. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Williams against Siakam. Clock at 6. McConnell from outside. Caruso grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And they double up MP. 3-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Siakam. Outside for McConnell. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Wiggins passes to Jordan. Beyond the arc. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by MP. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Toppin, a screen on Caruso. To the wing, right side. Here's Siakam. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Siakam's got 11 points here in the second half. Caruso outside. Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Toppin outside. Pass to Matherin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Jalen Williams.
And such a powerful player. Matherin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Toppin. Nembhard comes in for Shepard. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Here's Jordan. Offensive rebound. Pass to Caruso.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
MP inside. He's guarded by Nembhard. Just 3 to shoot. Jordan. Pacers with a rebound. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Wiggins. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
Here's Halliburton. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Absolutely tremendous offensively, relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Strong take right there by Halliburton. You know, when he sees a lane to the rim, he really goes after it.
Wallace outside. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.
Hey, Brian, I got a great question for you. Right here.
Miss Harkin.
MP. Obviously, a lot of the talk coming into this one centered on comments about you guys being seen as pushovers, an easy win on the schedule. Did that motivate you even more?
That's a room full of professionals in there. Room full of dogs. We win as a team, we lose as a team. You call us out, question our hearts, we're gonna respond as a team. We did that tonight.
All right, thank you.
MP, respond to me. MP,
Love to get a quote.